Well, it's been an 11-month journey to get here, Oliver. They always say the last mile is the longest, and it's not long now, but we should be opening the new cafe around the 31st of July. So perhaps you'd like to tell the membership and the wider community a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Oliver, been a chef for 10 years or so. I've been working in London the last 8 years, and then moved back to Saffron Walden, where I grew up back in September. Been the head chef at Chater's since then, and now starting this.
So your journey has started in Saffron Walden and it's coming back to where you began.
Yeah, absolutely. I started working at what was then Glutton's in Rose and Crown Walk, which is now Tiptree. My mum's been there for 17 or 18 years, so I started washing up there, and then after uni moved to London and started working in kitchens. Then decided to move back here last summer, and now we are nearly a year later.
What made you decide that the stable at the railway would be the right place to open a cafe?
I think the kind of success of the railway itself over the last few years, since it was kind of saved and revitalised, has been an incredible journey and an incredible success story. And then on the back of that, the investment and the vision that has gone into refurbing this space has been amazing. I was kind of, from the very first meeting that we had about the idea for the place, I was really impressed, and it just felt like a really good fit for what we wanted to do.
Now, once it opens, when someone ups through the door for the first time, what experiences were they hoping they'll have?
I want them to be excited, firstly. I think it's been a long time coming. I think people are really keen for it to open. I think we want to create a space that feels like it's been there forever and not just been there for a couple of weeks. We want it to feel warm and welcoming, and want it to feel part of people's lives. And want it to feel like a place where people can come, just drop in for half an hour for a quick coffee, or come and spend an afternoon having a longer lunch. Warm and welcome, really.
Excellent. I'm sure everyone's more than interested to know exactly sort of the things that will be on the menu. Give us a little insight.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're kind of leaning into this kind of American diner-ish deli kind of idea without kind of all of the fanfare that goes with it. So what sort of comes with that, the signature is going to be our kind of submarine rolls, or hoagie rolls that they call them over there, which we're going to bake all of the bread in-house every day. So they're kind of be a bit of a signature. And then beyond that, when we kind of open fully inside and upstairs as well, we'll have a full breakfast menu. One thing I'm really excited about is the breakfast muffins, which we're going to make the muffins in-house, and then you can have them with bacon or sausage, egg and cheese like they do in the US. So yeah, that's the kind of idea.
And of course, one of the things we will be doing also is the Hatch, and the Friday and Saturday night static food truck is kind of one of the ideas, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a chance to be a little bit more playful with the menu, and I think in time we would like to kind of rotate those menus on a Friday and Saturday to keep things interesting. I think the food truck story here has been a massive success, and it's become kind of an integral part of people's lives and weekly routines of coming down, and we want to kind of capture that and continue that.
Obviously, we're talking about the opening at the moment, but what's your vision for going forward over the next few years?
I think I'd like to get to a point where we've kind of become part of people's lives, and like I mentioned before, I'd like people to be coming in multiple times a week. They're meeting a friend from out of town, they say this is the place they want to come. Equally, somebody's on the school run and wants to grab a coffee. I'd like to just become part of people's routines. I think on the food front, we're going to be baking all of the bread initially, but I think it'd be nice to expand that in terms of the kind of the cakes that we're going to do in-house, and kind of really expand that bakery program. And again, with the Hatch, being able to have some fun with that, be able to do some themed nights for the Hatch, and kind of see where it takes us, really.
So we're going to have a little delve and fun into, get an idea of what sort of guy you are. So here's a few little cheeky questions for you.
Yeah.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee, for sure.
We disagree on that one. Bacon sandwich or croissant?
Bacon sandwich.
Well,
brown
if you
sauce.
said croissant, oh boy, I would have. I'd have been looking for another 10 at the top. Favourite cake?
I think I love the custard slice that we're going to put on the menu. It's quite an old school one, really simple.
What's your own go-to order?
I think it will be the sausage, egg and cheese McMuffin with a side of hash browns, flat white, and an iced tea as well.
If you had one meal left on your menu, what would it be?
I think it would have to be the cheeseburger. Yeah, we're going to make it really simply, but bake the bun, you know, get the meat from Magnus, who's super local, and just make a very simple classic cheeseburger. So I think that would be a good way to go out on.
So finally, what would you like to say to everyone who's thinking of coming along to the new cafe venture?
That we're really excited to see you, really excited to show you what we've all kind of collectively been working on over this past year. And yeah, come and say hello. We're looking forward to welcoming you.
Well done, everyone. We look forward to seeing you all too.
Thanks so much. Cheers.
Mr. Trout.